And so again, when we say we went out and we found the best of the best, we found products that no one else had the ability to secure, and we formed relationships and partnerships with those companies and those individuals, and their focus, like ours, is building not a billion-dollar company, but a multi-billion-dollar company. And this company, Chromadex, is well accomplished. It's a publicly traded company, but their specialty is going out and securing cutting-edge technology, cutting-edge ingredients, and then bringing them to market. And when they wanted to bring the ingredients in Boost and Edge to market, Pure Energy and Niagen, they partnered with 5 Links. So I asked him to come here today and talk a little bit, not as much about the science, because you'll hear that this afternoon, but more about the buzz that has been created around Boost, the ingredient, Pure Energy, and Edge, the ingredient, Niagen, and to talk about how you are positioned to capitalize and why they chose 5 Links. I can think of no one better to speak about those topics than the president, CEO, and founder of Chromadex, Mr. Frank Jacks.
You can't catch me, boy. I'm overseas at about 100 G's for show. Don't test me, boy. Cause I rap with the best of show. 305 to the death of me. Cremate my body, let the ocean have what's left of me.
Good morning, 5 Links. So actually, one thing to clarify, by the way, about this whole, the presence here in terms of the size of the opportunity. Actually, we've developed an ingredient platform, and that's what we are. We're an ingredient innovator, and that's what we've brought to the party here with 5 Links on the innovative ingredients that are contained in these products. We've developed a billion-dollar platform, so in reality, you have to multiply that out in terms of the actual potential that you guys have with products. So we're not talking about just a single billion concept here. It's actually a multi-billion. So the first ingredient I'm going to talk about right now is Pure Energy. Pure Energy is a caffeine alternative ingredient that you're going to become familiar with. And you've probably all been hearing all the news about the negative effects associated with caffeine. It's bad. People are trying to reduce caffeine now or control the amount of caffeine that they consume. Well, caffeine is actually very healthy as well. So there's some merit to reduction of caffeine, but in reality, we wanted to come up with something that allowed that reduction without having to eliminate caffeine and also provide health benefits. And that's essentially what we have with Pure Energy here. And we actually have human data that backs this up. So we have a human clinical study, and this Wall Street Journal press release here is about the clinical study results that we announced last year regarding the benefits of this. And that's exactly what we got out of the human study, is confirms that you can reduce the amount of caffeine that you consume without losing the benefit of that. And you get a health benefit from taking it with the other ingredient that we have in there. So if we look at the media coverage that we've been getting, we've already been getting a lot of attention with this ingredient already in the media, and we're going to continue to get media attention associated with the health benefits of Pure Energy. So moving on to Niagen. Niagen is definitely the big one of the two in terms of comparison. And Niagen is a compound nicotinamide riboside, and we've been getting an incredible amount of interest in this compound in the media over the past probably 6 to 12 months in particular. And not only that, we've been getting interest in the research community. And this is just a short list. I had to give an abbreviated list because we couldn't get the rest of them on the slide. The prestigious universities that we have that are looking at this ingredient and evaluating it for the health benefits associated with this compound is beyond anything that I've ever seen before. And that's a trend that we expect to continue as we move forward. And just to highlight a couple points about some of the quotes, and this is coming from the researchers, trying to get a PhD scientist, a chemistry person, to try to cite things like this is very, very difficult. So hidden vitamin is one of them. Miracle molecule, the effects of NR on metabolism are nothing short of astonishing. This is from Dr. Canto from EPFL in Switzerland. EPFL is one of the biggest think tank, most prestigious research institutes on the planet. And key word here is that it's a vitamin. This compound is already considered to be a vitamin, and it's a vitamin that's an existing part of human metabolism. All we're trying to do is help bolster that or increase the levels of it. Here's another quote from Anthony Salve, one of the inventors on one of the patents that we have. This study is very important. It shows in animals the use of NR offers the health benefits of a low-calorie diet and exercise without doing either one. That's not what we're promoting here. Don't listen to that. No, but it really does. It produces a benefit without having to do exercise. That's not what's suggested. If you put the two together, it's like rocket fuel. And that's essentially some of the results that you've been seeing today, is that. And this, again, is coming from a professor at one of the most prestigious universities out there. This is not Chromadex sitting here saying that. Another Harvard professor, David Sinclair, has also been publishing recently about this compound, and he's been publishing about the benefits associated with the effects of this compound on aging. Yes, the weight and the energy and the other benefits you get from Niagen are all great things, but in reality, the long-term health benefit you're going to get in terms of the effect that this compound can have on aging is incredible. And that's essentially what David Sinclair, the Harvard guy, basically here, has been touting, is that the aging benefits regarding this compound. That was picked up in Time magazine, and I'll move on to actually one of the quotes here associated with the recent media attention of the compound. We've been studying aging at the molecular level now for 20 years, and I didn't think I'd see a day when aging could be reversed. Not a typical statement that you're going to get from a professor at Harvard Medical School, but I mean, it's a pretty bold statement considering the fact that he obviously believes pretty heavily in this concept. So beyond that, this is a brief summary of just a lot of the other research. There has been media attention based on the nicotinamide riboside or NAD precursors associated with aging and other health benefits that have been spinning all over the globe. And this is what Chromadex plans on delivering. Is we're going to continue to drive interest in the media around the science of this compound. You're the sales team that is enabling us to sell this stuff, and that's what we need you to do. Another little pickup, some of you may have seen the recent Time magazine, the 100 most influential people, Beyonce on the cover. But in reality, one of those 100 people was Dr. David Sinclair, and he got picked up essentially as a result of this aging, the recent attention he's brought to the value of nicotinamide riboside or other NAD precursors and the effect that that's going to have on aging, making the Time, or he was one of the only scientists actually that made the Time list on that. So this is the deal that some of you may have already seen. We announced a $62 million, this is the Wall Street Journal pickup on the press that we put out back in January regarding the $62 million deal that we did with you guys. I hope you understand that this is a minimum, right? So our expectations are $620 million. So, and we have some pretty prestigious shareholders, as I'm sure some of you have been maybe looking into the company. Dr. Phil Frost, a billionaire out of Miami, who's one of our leading shareholders, expects great things from this. And the best way that I'm in the position right now that I've got him sold that this is a great opportunity with 5 Links. Now all we need to do on that is execute. So that's where we're at now. Products are launched. We need to execute. So with that being said, why did we pick 5 Links for this opportunity? We could have gone to Herbalife. We could have gone to Zango. We could have gone to Monavi. Did we do that? Why? Because we went with the winning sales team, right? because they weren't going to deliver. There's no way they were going to be able to deliver our expectations. Not the 62 million, the 600 million. That's what we want to see out of it. So we expect great things, and we are a chemistry group. We are an innovator. We are an inventor. You're the sales team, and we expect that great things from that coming as we move forward. With that, I'll turn it back over to William. Thanks.
Let's give another round of applause for Frank Jacks. So have you heard from the experts? Have we answered the question, do we know what we're doing?